Hey, I'm Michael Sinterniklaas. I'm the voice of Dean Venture and the Venture Brothers, and I'm gonna get my hair cut. I was living in North Carolina, and right after I went to this conservatory and studied classical theater and did all this Shakespeare stuff, and then I heard about auditions for anime, actually, like Japanese cartoons, and then I got on one, and then I moved to New York, and crashed an audition, and then I got to be a Ninja Turtle, and then that helped me get other stuff. And then my man Mike Foran, who I worked with at this game company, was working at then, you know, world leaders now, but back then it was Noodle Soup. And at the end of the day, he was like, dude, you should come in and read for this thing we're doing. And I was like, well, I'm actually kind of busy right now. Can I do it tomorrow? He's like, no, it records tomorrow. I thought I was going to have to say no to it, but then it turns out I was literally like 3 blocks away from their office. So I hopped over and then jumped in a closet and then auditioned. And before I was even done, the guy recording me, Miguel, he shook his head and said, he's perfect, he's the voice of Dean. It's just about my voice. As long as the hair won't get in the way of my voice, which is, you know.
It's got to be fun, funky, you know, interesting.
It's got to make people, you know what, I want people to be a little bit afraid of me. Yeah. Okay. I want to strike fear in the hearts of my enemies.
Okay. It's a little edgy. Okay.
I used to do ballet, and that's true. And girls want a partner. They just want to be lifted up and like do a dirty dancing thing. There is one girl, her name is Criddle, and she had a Dean tattoo. I was at this convention actually on a Kappa Mikey panel, and she had a question, and her question was, she came up to the table and then put her leg on it and then lifted up her pants, and there was a big Dean. But I caught wind of this. Before it started, this friend of mine from Texas helped me draw a tattoo on my leg of her with markers. So when she showed me the Dean tattoo, I was like, oh my god, that's so weird, because I totally have a tattoo of you in my leg. And then I showed her my leg. But I don't think she noticed it because she was so excited about showing me her tattoo. But usually when I start doing a venture record, as my mock warm-up, I'll do like a Patrick Warburton voice. Which doesn't make any sense.
Really?
Yeah, and it's like the opposite. And vocally, it's like probably a really bad idea, because the really high, tight, like Dean sound is the opposite of, boys. A lot of people think that a ton of the characters I do were based on me. They think that Dean and Kappa Mikey, who don't look the same, were both based on me, like modeled after me, and it's not the case. I was modeled after them. Woo! Wacky. I have a new look, thanks to my man. Pound it, James.
Huh?
Pounds.